Hello everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This week I have been struggling a little bit on my own sleep routine because of the kids, and I'm trying something new. Trying to sleep train Enzo, the younger one, and hopefully that's gonna work out for the better. But I was glad that I was able to catch up on some monthly planning. So this week I am planning in my March monthly spread in my A5W Blossom planner. I'm using the 1009 monthly insert from my shop, and as you can see, the back of the pages are your weekly vertical layouts, which connects you smoothly to your weekly spreads after. And I'll also show you guys how I attach the first page of the spread to the dashboard in the front so that there's no gap in between the pages a little bit later in the video. So for my month of March, I am using the St. Patrick's Day monthly kit from Scribble. She's got tons of themes available in A5 wide as well as B6 monthly kit in shop, so make sure to check that out. And of course, I'm using my Munchkin Doodle stickers as well as a sticker book from Michaels. I know they have a few new ones coming out this week, so definitely to grab those. So I've just been so in love with this St. Patrick's Day theme. It's just so green and summery. I know it's too early for summer, but it's just been snowing so much here in Vancouver that I would really appreciate for some sunshine. So I'm first laying down the top bars for the spread. I just really love this beautiful green artwork. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's missing to have just a cup of coffee by the street and just do nothing but just stare at the greens and the new blossoms in the spring. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I really hope the pandemic gets under control so at least we can just go outside and breathe some fresh air without the masks all the time. As I finished outlaying my sidebar, I'm also filling in the empty days with some date blockers. And because the very first box is also empty, I wanted to write down my top threes of the month. And that would be work, read, and meditate. And of course, that's going to be built on top of all of the kiddo activities that I have to finish on the daily. And then I chose this beautiful holographic March print for my monthly header. I thought this color really matched the green theme very well. Before I lay down my date dots, I first lay down a couple of more full box artworks in a diagonal shape. I thought this was really pretty and adds a lot of fun to the spread. And another reason I really love monthly planning is actually not to plan day by day, but more like I wanted to get a general sense of the intensity of workloads for the month. So for example, if I know there's a week that I don't have as much work that I have to finish, then I would plan more kids activity for that week and sort of adjust along as I come closer. So this way I know when I can sort of slow down and recharge a little bit and also don't have to worry about the work that's already scheduled. So for the first week of March, I do plan to leave plenty of time for designing. I mean, design is definitely my favorite thing to do, and as much as I want to get things done, I don't want to rush it too much because I realize every time I come back to an older design, something new kind of pops up, and I really enjoy that process of having that fresh mind and fresh ideas when I look at an older project a few days later. So I use this green foil stripes as a day extender throughout the week to represent that this whole week is dedicated for designing, and I also grabbed this work plate munchkin to remind myself that I do have to work hard and finalize all of the details. And then I went out to put a star beside the days that I have to meal prep for Mirabelle's mini day classes. And then I laid down this little munchkin peeking out from the side of the box, and I just thought that evil look is really funny and probably is a good representative of my face by the end of that week. And then on the weekend, I wrote down kids' play date, and I definitely want that day to be work-free so I can spend some quality time with my kids. My Sunday routines are pretty much fixed, so I put down more grocery shopping munchkins and some planning munchkins because that's generally the two things I do on Sundays. Getting into the second week of March, I wrote down to sort inventory and restock because presumably that's the week that my shipment is going to arrive, so things will get a little busier. And I wrote down that I have to check sort shipment, pre-pack photo, and web, and that's pretty much the sort of preparation job that I have to do before a new release. And I drew a line all the way extending to the weekend to represent that this will probably go on all the way to the tentative release day. And going to the third week of March, this is probably the week that I have a little bit more time to catch up on life. And then on Wednesday, I wrote down that it's St. Patrick's Day and I probably want to wear something green. And then on the weekend, I chose this Treat Yourself sticker from my Munchkin sticker book. And this is probably going to be my recharge weekend where I can sleep in a little bit more, read a little bit more books, and spend more time with my family. And then on the 22nd, I put down a meal prep munchkin. I wrote down that I have to meal prep for Mirabelle's friends for her mini day classes. And this is a reminder that I wanted to have for all of the days with the star sign. And then I put down another sticker that says I can do anything I put my mind to, and this is mainly to encourage myself to keep up with my exercises. Laid down another munchkin sticker and wrote, get rid of that fluffy. And of course, another crunch time munchkin to remind myself on my daily crunches. And last but not least, I always like to add in a weight watch munchkin to keep track of my weight from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, so I can keep track of the fluctuations. And finally, I'm adding in a little bit more decorational stickers that came with the kit, and that pretty much completes my spread. If you're using undated inserts like I am, I'm taking out the monthly dashboard and attaching the first page of the spread to the back of it. I'm just using double-sided tapes in between the pages so they are nicely attached to each other. And when you put this back into your planner, there won't be any gaps in between spreads, and your spreads will just flow seamlessly into each other. So that is my spread for this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel before you leave for more coming up next week. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.